Hello everyone. Welcome to the second part of the lesson on subject-verb agreement. In the previous video, we learned the basic rules for subject-verb agreement, that the verb always agrees with the subject. If the subject is singular, the verb is singular, and if the subject is plural, the verb is plural. But not all sentences are simple and straightforward, and sometimes it leaves us confused as to what verb should be used. So let us look at three such rules. Look at this sentence. John has not come today. We know that John is a singular noun, and thus we have used the verb has, which is a singular verb and agrees with the subject used. But if there are more than one nouns in the sentence and they are joined by and, the subject becomes plural and thus takes on a plural verb. So along with John, if Mary is also absent, we would say John and Mary have not come. The has changes to have here. Look at another example. Wheat is a cereal. But if I add a few more cereals to the sentence, we can say wheat, barley and rice are cereals. Shall we look at another sentence? The coach and the cricketer were injured. So now here we have the coach and we have the cricketer. So there are two people here. They are joined by and therefore the verb that agrees with the subject is also plural and hence we've used were. However, sometimes the two subjects mentioned represent a single idea or a single person. For example, the cricketer and coach. Now here the cricketer and coach refers to the same person. Therefore, we have a singular subject and the verb that is used is also singular. I'm sure you're wondering, how do I find out if the two nouns refer to two different people or do they refer to the same person? Now the definite article the in the first sentence above, it's a dead giveaway. So when two nouns refer to the same person or the thing, the article the is used only once in the sentence, like the cricketer and coach. But when it is referring to two different people, the article the is used twice, like the coach and the cricketer. This will tell you that the subject is plural. So the coach and the cricketer refers to two people, but the coach and cricketer refers to the same person. Similarly, there are certain things that represent a single idea, like bread and butter or bread and jam. They are always used together and hence they are taken as a singular subject and the verb that follows is also singular. Thus we say bread and butter is my favorite food and not are my favorite food. Though there are two subjects here, they are joined by and, but because they represent a single idea, we will use a singular verb here. So let's take a few more examples so that it becomes completely clear. The director and actor. Now here we find that the article the appears only once before the director. Therefore, we are referring to the same person who is the director as well as the actor. But in the second sentence, the director and the actor. So now here the article the appears twice and therefore we know that it refers to two people. One is the director, the other is the actor. So now here I have certain phrases. So tell me if these are singular subjects or plural. The owner and manager, the owner and the manager, my neighbor and friend, and my neighbor and my friend. Have you managed to answer? Let us look at the answers now. So check your answers if you're right. Yeah, the first one is singular. The second one is plural. My neighbor and friend is singular and my neighbor and my friend is plural. So you must have observed here that the possessive pronoun my has been used instead of the article the. So now let's look at a few more examples. Now the first sentence says idli and dosa are made from rice and dal because it represents two different things. But when I say idli and sambar or idli and chutney, then it represents a single idea, and therefore the verb that is used is is. Time and tide, again it's a single idea. Milk and fruit, it's a single idea, and therefore the verb that is used in both these cases is also singular. So here's a practice worksheet to check your understanding. You can pause the video and attempt the exercise. Well, let's look at the next rule now. So many things that we use, they appear in pairs, like a pair of trousers, a pair of socks, a pair of shoes, a pair of jeans, a pair of scissors. Though a pair means two of something, it is considered to be a single unit. We wouldn't be running around in one sock or shoe or with one leg in the jeans, would we? So when the word pair is used in the sentence, the subject is considered to be a single unit, and therefore the singular verb is used. This is a new pair of shoes. So because the pair of shoes has been used here, we consider that as a singular subject, and the verb that is used is also singular. There is a pair of scissors in the drawer. So now because we've used pair of scissors, we use the singular verb is. However, when the word pair is not used or it is omitted from these objects, then we use the plural verb. So instead of saying a pair of scissors, if we say just scissors or trousers or socks or shoes, then we consider the subject to be plural and we use the plural verb here. So the socks are torn, the trousers are black. So we would not say the socks is black. So now to make it further clear, the pair of jeans is missing, but the jeans are missing. The pair of scissors is blunt, but the scissors are blunt. So I hope this is clear. So there's another practice worksheet now. So you can try and attempt this and see if your understanding is clear. Right. The last rule for today is when the subject is a singular collective noun, like a herd of cattle, a group of people, a flock of birds, a swarm of bees, or a team of players. So when the term for collective nouns such as herd or group, flock, swarm, team are used, then the subject is taken to be singular and it takes on a singular verb. For example, a flock of birds, though you may be tempted to use are here because it contains the word birds here. But because the collective noun flock has been used, we must use the singular verb is. A flock of birds is flying overhead. It is as good as saying the flock is flying overhead. The herd of cattle is grazing. So the herd is grazing. But when the collective noun is not used, for example, when the words like flock or herd or group, they are missing and just the noun is used, then it takes on a plural verb. So when I say the bees dash buzzing, the bees is taken to be a plural noun and therefore we use the plural verb are. The people are angry. So here you must note that the collective noun swarm of or crowd of is not present and therefore we use the plural verb here. So the crowd is cheering or the crowd of people is cheering, but when the word crowd is missing, then we simply say the people are cheering. The team has won the match or the team of players has won the match, but the players, when the word team is missing, we take it to be plural and the players have won the match is what we say. So I'll leave you with yet another worksheet so that you practice, because practice is what will make you perfect. So a final worksheet before I sign off for the day. In the next video, we will look at some more rules, a little bit more complicated, but it will help our understanding of the subject-verb agreement. So thank you for watching. If you like the video, do like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive instant updates the minute I post my video. So until next time, bye-bye and take care.